Hey everyone, and welcome back. It is Steven Chainsaw King here in his brand new luxurious setup to say life is crazy right now, and I'm really sorry if you're suffering. You probably are. We all are in our own weird little ways, but I'm praying for you. I hope you're doing well, and since my spinal herniation, I have been on the shelf as far as pro wrestling is concerned. So I've been doing a lot of soul searching, a lot of stay-at-home dad work, and a lot of doing my best to keep sane. And that is part of why I am here right now. I am trying to keep sane. I am trying to perform. I am trying to be myself as well as be with you guys somehow, and this is how I feel like it might be good to do that. I miss performing a lot. I miss performing tremendously. It's a part of my heart that has been gone for over a year now, and I miss it terribly. But with all the passing, and by that I mean people in my life passing away, my dad, my mom, my brother, my grandma, my grandpa, as well as wrestling friends and people I know. It's just been a lot, and I want to find a way that I can regularly communicate and reach out to the world, at least the number of you that are still hanging on to my YouTube page, and say, hey, hey, I missed you guys, and this is a game that I've never really seen any press on. I've never really heard much about it, but when I saw it poking around, it looked like fun. So let's play some video games together, shall we? That would be cool. Thanks for listening to me blather on. I appreciate that. That is the update on life, Life. I play easy, generally. Here we go. When selecting useful items, keep in mind there are no useful items here. Alright. I see how this is going to be. Well played, gentlemen. Well played. Searching for this font took up half the development time. Director isn't needed here at all. Life. The Red Ruins software team is categorically against smoking, which causes loud headlines in newspapers and other diseases. Therefore, we suggest that you replace this dangerous cigarette in the robot's claw for something more useful. Yay, censorship. No, let him smoke. He's a robot?
Here you are again. Did you have time to think of how to behave during the interrogation? Remind him, R2-D3.
That's uncomfortable. His legs are...
You tell us all you know from the beginning. No lie. Confirm?
Yeah, that's no good.
You tell us all from the beginning or violence. You tell us that you fly to the funeral, but the liner explode radicals of Green Universe. Confirm?
Year 2073, somewhere on the outskirts of the universe. Whoa. Interstellar liner unnamed. Well played. Your yogurt or some other garbage ads could be here. 001. There is literally a funeral and a chicken. Green Universe, broccoli attack. Hate it when that happens. Sleeping in bed will restore health. We couldn't think of anything more trite.
Greetings. I'm your funerary spacesuit's built-in guide to the world of space funerals. Before we start communicating further, confirm that you are still able to read after the impact. Splendid. You've gotten into a non-standard situation. The Breathedge Global Funeral Agency is proud of its impeccable history. However, your death may cause the loss of its reputation. Therefore, we suggest that you stop the gas leak and survive. To stop the leakage, you'll need an object without any holes.
That's unfortunate. I feel bad about that. So at least I slowed it down. I gotcha. Okay.
When picking up any useful items, you can stuff them in your pockets, calling it an inventory, if you will.
So an inventory, if you will. Press tab.
Take out the chewing gum from your pocket. Try not to get your stick it somewhere except for your face. You deserve some words of encouragement. That's impressive. You've almost won. Remember that the funerary spacesuit isn't designed for long-term use of persons or animals in outer space. It is recommended to immediately call for help on the interphone, improve the spacesuit, or become depressed.
So not find the interphone or get depressed. Magnet boots. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Okay. That's cool. There's a lady on the wall.
When you discover a new blueprint of an item, it is automatically added to the memory reprocessor in the kitchen, where you can create this item using the necessary resources. Probably.
I take to put in my inventory for myself. The cheapest swill drunk by all space dogs. Nobody knows from what waste this stuff is brewed. Nevertheless, this beer is distinguished by a pleasant, mild taste of tar and the fragrance of fresh porcupine dung. Take. Take. I take everything. I have no qualms.
To adjust the antenna, you'll have to go into outer space.
Don't forget to feed the chicken. Well, I fed it gas earlier. It did not like that very much, I would say. Love the chicken. I've always been good looking, although my beard was not as thick in my childhood. By the age of 3, it got better. Kitten. I did not read the kitten. I feel bad. I want to scan, but I cannot. I do not have a scanner. This is not required. Take electrical tape. Okay. For now I have a very large inventory. This is good. I don't know when I painted it exactly, but I remember that my grandpa's colleagues were laughing their heads off and calling it alco-Lenin. Why it hung over his bed is a mystery. Happy birthday, Grandpa. My notion of starships in childhood didn't differ much from my knowledge of them today. I drew this masterpiece at 6 or 7, and I'm still proud of it. Grandpa couldn't live without space, but he loved home very much, just as any astronaut. Space track, unique combination of high-tech materials. Makes it indispensable. I'm not going fast. I'm going too fast. Grandpa's garage is full of such blueprints. With them, even a hamster could assemble a tiny helicopter for itself if it had the will and a Phillips head screwdriver. our exhibition turns out to be a disguise of cannibal chipmunks. Why is disturbing factor uneven? The secret of longevity. Last week, scientists from the Life Institute made a statement that could help in the fight against old age after extensive research on mice and macaques. Scientists found out that animals that didn't undergo any experiments lived on the average from 5 to 6 years longer. The surprising discovery led to the conclusion that this idleness and sitting on the couch can activate some hidden body reserves that will allow you to live much longer.
What a loud headline. But the probability of the liner crashing due to a terrorist attack is 65%.
Oh, that looks bad. Almost unfinished. You can practice some tricks with it or shove it in the vent to practice suicide. There's so much stuff everywhere that I'm just picking it up like it's Minecraft over here. I'm so sorry. Smoking can kill you. Smoking in space can kill you even faster, but few people are stopped by such a trifle as an oxygen explosion. Grandpa smoked his whole life, but only in his spacesuit, where he configured some special mode of filtration and air supply. Pee or not to pee? It's a good one. I've seen this one before. Space, so dangerous, so unpredictable, just like your bladder. So, the most valuable equipment has the most opportune moment, so do not panic. This is wrong. Tip number 2, try to keep it all in. The thoughtless waste of resources can lead to death. This is wrong. Phase and analog and most equipment. Okay. Careful, collecting valuable items in space, but be extremely cautious. Intelligence, you can repair the most valuable equipment or kill yourself in it even more. Right there. Good to know that peeing is a mechanic.
The waste disposal system is damaged and is operating in reverse mode. The toilet can suck objects flying past the shuttle when the tanks are full.
I am peeing. I am peeing brown. This is not good.
source of increased radiation is detected. Probably this is the central core of the liner. Be careful, the radiation will kill you instantly in such a suit.
Whoa. This feels like space.
The sensors report the presence of some nearby cooling gel. Its microscopic particles can settle on the glass of the spacesuit, forming some beautiful frostwork which can lead to visibility deterioration.
This feels like space. And space bar is... Wow. Wow. Try not to go too fast or anything, but wow. The sudden music change and the way the game is played. Need a handy scrapper.
Judging by the degree of decomposition, this subject died long before the catastrophe. We have a murder here, Sherlock, and we just have to ignore it. It is unlikely that he suffocated from this, being in a spacesuit where oxygen is sufficient for an entire full breath.
See. Boxing when I was a kid because I thought they were sweets. It was the first time I discovered some peculiarities of the body, such as uncontrollable vomiting and diarrhea at the same time.
An unknown substance with a suspicious name.
Okay, and we're back here. I need a handy scrapper to do a lot of things.
The largest condom in the world, and also an emission of gas, most likely oxygen, are detected ahead. The service supply compartment, almost intact. They usually install oxygen stations here. You would be in luck if you managed to get inside.
Handy scrapper, I see.
There's no data on the condom being suitable for an oxygen reservoir, but you can try to construct a simple balloon for distracting yourself from fatal thoughts.
It'd be funny if that's right. I'm just supposed to come over here, aren't I?
That was a close call. Try to adjust the antenna You've got great engineering skills. You have broken the antenna completely. Now you will need some special equipment and interphone activation codes, which are encrypted in the memory of the steering wheel if it's still intact. It looks like the steering wheel. You need to try to connect to it. Great news! Using my ingenious two-digit password matching algorithm, I managed to hack the interphone activation codes. Now all that's left is to build a cryptographic debugging station and reconfigure the interphone using these codes, which will take about 5 years with your current skills. Remember that you are still able to become depressed.
is there. Use processor. Let's try that.
Toilet detected. Some of our clients are very sensitive about toilet talk, and therefore we included a dictionary filter which will replace the word feces with the word joy.
There's the toilet. All right, here we go.
Depressurization may occur in the vicinity of the toilet pump when the waste tanks are damaged externally. It is highly recommended not to sit on it during such moments.
There's a thumbs up. That is something else altogether. The game is so clever and busy, and yet I don't know what to do next. Oh, I do have ice on my mask. Aha. I see. And it's getting worse. It's getting much worse, and I'm going to die. Oh wait, nope, it's going away. I see, so to keep me from going where I shouldn't, the game has the ice feature.
It looks like a mail delivery shuttle. Surely it was carrying a lot of useless things, most of which were stolen before loading.
Ha ha ha. Refined metal 1. Some corpse. Which doesn't seem to do much of anything, unfortunately. For him and for me or her. That's a fun mechanic. I like that a lot.
Be careful with the vacuum breakdowns. An electric shock of such power can lead to the failure of my systems, and I can't guarantee the safety of your corpse before the arrival of the funeral team.
One more out, and I'm just looking for anything that could be missing here. Maybe over here? Wiring. Haha. Yes, that is something I've been looking for, and that is all too exciting. I know, right? I've been burning time trying to find literally anything of excitement, and I finally find it. Wiring. And honey. More honey. All right, I'll take more honey. What's up? Speaker.
Seems they were playing some brain cracking game.
Oh. Mortal Wombat. Mortal Wombat. A legendary fighting game for the best console. The dream of all the guys on all the planets. Blood, guts, half-naked chicks, and steel muscles of the wombat is all what a guy needs when he is 15.
Be careful. Games provoke cruelty because, according to statistics, most criminals played them at least once. All criminals drink water, blinked, and used toilet paper, which makes it possible to draw an unequivocal conclusion about your criminal inclinations.
Okay, so I got wire and metal and honey. Excellent. Now I go back. Now I go back. Yes, got it. Okay, so I believe all we do.
The shuttle got caught on some larger debris. Lucky. It's surprising that the shuttle is still functioning with such damage.
Okay, so I created the thing.
If you're sure that this is exactly what was on the blueprint, then try to reconfigure the receiver. If you have any doubts concerning it, then you will eventually suffer an electric shock, and then your spacesuit will automatically take your body measurements to order a coffin from our company. Thank you for choosing the Global Funeral Agency.
Excellent. This isn't exactly what I thought it would be, but sure. So I got a club. This is supposed to be something else entirely, but I got a club. And I'm excited to see what happens with it in the next episode. Darn right. Take fabric. I need fabric. I need the fabric to make the things. Okay, still does not break the things that I thought it would break. This is sad panda. Okay. So we have made the tool of the mysteries of the universe, and eventually we will play a new episode. Until then, thank you for stopping by. Salutations, and goodbye.